The princess shook her head firmly at Digawina. No way was she having her Carina removed from her body. No, it's not as bad as Dr. Baker Brown's clitoridectomy suggestion, persisted the cockatoo. Your clitoris is long and strong enough to support your family jewels, for it has legs. Yes, indeed, came the rumble of Dr. Baker Brown's voice from behind the briar. The clitoris is bifurcated. It can be 5 to 9 centimetres long. We are still being overheard, growled Basmati, the Dogon tigress. We must all get underneath the princess's bed. Accordingly, the closet door burst open and the wardrobe emptied of princess, cockatoo and 4 tigers, who then wiggled under her bed until their noses formed a circle and their council of war could begin again. Nightbloom Basia, the Taoist tigress, was first to speak. She turned to Karawata. Do you propose that Our Lady's Carina might run around on the 2 legs of her clitoris? Yes, exactly, said the cockatoo. Her clitoris can carry her Carina wrapped up in a hat. A hat, wailed the princess. Surely we can do better than that, said Mungbean, the Japanese tigress. What if we conjured a magical waterproof shower cap with a frilled edge like a piece of lingerie? The princess snorted. And I will arrange to keep your Carina healthy and moist, said Nightbloom Basia, the Taoist tigress, by having a charmed image of the full moon supernaturally emblazoned on its outer cover. The princess pulled a face at the lunacy of the situation. What about the tips of the legs of my clitoris? She asked. Since my clitoris must be kept moist too, and it doesn't have any feet. With some delicacy, Mungbean, the Japanese tigress, picked up in her jaws a pair of long discarded baby-sized palipumps. They'd been left, forgotten, under the bed. I shall charm these to fit the tips of the clitoris so it can run around on point without a care in the world. What about the black hole left in my body, where my Carina has run off to lead a life of its own? Quizzed the princess. We shall make a magical imprint of your vulva, said Mungbean, then forge a golden copy to be housed inside a heart-shaped silver locket. Yes, of course, said Nightbloom Basia. A heart-shaped locket made of ballooned silver would perfectly represent a beautiful, frisky Carina. But perhaps we need the most powerful magic we can muster here. The princess pulled a weak half-smile. By all means, do think of all contingencies. Her eyebrows raised as she wondered what was coming next. We could fashion a smooth, lustrous Carina from Cinnabar, announced Nightbloom Basia, for 2 reasons. 1, Cinnabar recalls the brownish red of female genitalia, and 2, in Taoist alchemy, Cinnabar is a symbol of transformation. After a moment, the tigress added, we of course will give it a magical coating because Cinnabar is mercury sulfide, which is toxic. Also, the door on the locket should be made of jade in order to ensure our lady's vital sexual energies do not become jaded. The Japanese tigress snarled, and to ward off decay. "Oh!" wailed the princess. "Toxic? And a chance of decay?" The tigers were quiet for a moment. Then Basmati, the Dogon tigress from Mali, had an idea. "For insurance purposes, we need to make copies." "What of? The Cinnabar jewel?" inquired Digawina, the cockatoo. "No, stupid," said the Dogon tigress. "Of Our Lady's ballet dancing family jewels wrapped up in a moon shower cap." The princess's eyes popped wide. "How many copies of my Carina do you think it's necessary?" "At least 3, said Basmati, the Dogon tigress. "1 air sprayer, 1 emergency, and 1 backup copy." A possible problem with this plan struck the princess. "I assume, since my copy Carinas will run around according to their own volition, they must, to some extent, have minds of their own." The 4 daemon tigers and the cockatoo agreed. So the princess continued, "Well, in that case, won't these copies argue about which one gets to return to my body if my original gets destroyed?" "There will be an order of precedence," mused the Dogon tigress. "Mind you, I suppose they could argue," said Basmati, and she shrugged. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my story. The 4 Carina comes in 7 parts. So if you'd like to know what happens next, please subscribe or get a notification. I post once a week. And so until then, bye for now.